everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Artist Analysis. So far, I've done 4 artists, 2 of which were country artists. The second of these was Luke Bryan, a prominent figure in contemporary country music. Today, I'm going to do another one, Jason Aldean. In this first part, I'm going to talk about Aldean's rise to fame and first 5 studio albums, and in the second part, I'm going to discuss his music ever since then and his legacy to date. Before we start though, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to my channel and follow the Artist Analysis playlist to hear me discuss in great detail the origins and musical stylings of a wide variety of artists across many different genres, but particularly pop, country, and alternative. Now let's talk about Jason Aldean. Jason Aldean with an I Williams, better known by his stage name Jason Aldean with spelled Aldean, was born on February 28th, 1977 in Macon, Georgia. After his parents got divorced, he lived with his mother during the school year and spent summers with his father in Homestead, Florida. It was during this time that Aldean's father taught him how to play classic country songs on the guitar, such as The Cowboy Rides Away by George Strait and The Blues Man by Hank Williams Jr. What really sparked Aldean's pursuit of a career in country music was when he watched the Country Music Awards on television at the age of 14, and his parents encouraged and supported him in this pursuit by signing him up to perform covers of classic country songs at local talent contests and fairs. At the age of 15, Aldean joined a band at a Georgia night spot called Nashville South. After Aldean graduated high school, he and his band performed at clubs and festivals around the southeastern region, at which point Aldean began to write original songs. After performing these songs at an Atlanta nightclub at the age of 21, Aldean was quickly offered a recording contract with Warner Chappell, but was just as quickly dropped by the label. After several months of struggling to find and maintain another recording contract, Aldean made a deal with himself in which if he couldn't find one after 6 months, he would move back home and give up this pursuit. 5 weeks later, Aldean received a record deal from Broken Bow Records, which allowed him to record and release his first studio album. Like many artists do, Jason Aldean named his debut album after himself, or at least the name he goes by. This album was released by Broken Bow Records on July 26, 2005. It was certified platinum by the RIAA and released 3 singles that made it onto the Billboard Country Hot 100. The album's lead single, Hicktown, was written by Big Kenny of Big and Rich, the singers of Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. The lyrical content of this up-tempo song boasts of the culture and lifestyle of the American South and has become Aldean's signature song with which he always closes out his concert set. The song peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. The next single off of Jason Aldean, Why, was written with help from the other half of Big and Rich, John Rich, as well as Rodney Clawson and Vicky McGehee. In the lyrical content, a man expresses regret for breaking his lover's heart, asking himself why he ever did the things he did to said lover. The single did not receive any certifications from the RIAA, but reached number 1 on the Billboard Country Hot 100. Aldean's next single, Amarillo Sky, was written by both members of Big and Rich, and a version of it was recorded by McBride and the Ride as the title song of their 5th album. The lyrical content is a prayer said by the speaker, who owns a farm near Amarillo, Texas, which at the time is being affected by droughts, hailstorm, and the rising price of diesel fuel. Even in spite of all the adversity the speaker faces, this farmer promises to God, "I'll never complain, I'll never ask why," and asks that please don't let my dreams run dry. Amarillo Sky earned Aldean 2 nominations for the 2006 ACM Awards for Video of the Year and Song of the Year, helping Aldean achieve his dream that he had at the age of 14. The song reached number 4 on the Billboard Country Hot 100. Aldean's second studio album, Relentless, was released by Broken Bow Records on May 29, 2007. The album debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart and at the very top of the Country Albums chart. The album was originally certified gold by the RIAA, but this certification was changed to platinum 5 years after the album's release in September 2012. To date, Relentless is Aldean's only album not to produce a number 1 single, but that doesn't mean it didn't release any notable songs. The first single released off of Relentless was Johnny Cash. The song is a cover of Tracy Byrd's 2005 song from his Greatest Hits album, and the lyrics were written by John Rich, Vicky McGehee, and Rodney Clawson. The song is about a pair of lovers listening to Johnny Cash on the radio as they travel to Las Vegas. The song peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Country Hot 100, making Johnny Cash Aldean's 4th consecutive top 10 single. Aldean's next single off of Relentless was Laughed Until We Cried. Just like its preceding single, Laughed Until We Cried peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Country Hot 100. As its title implies, the narrator of this song is reflecting on joyful moments in his life, such as family Christmases, a high school class trip, and holding a newborn daughter. The third and final single released off of Relentless was its title track. In its lyrics, the narrator describes the relentless nature of the effect his lover is having on him, comparing her to a daydream, crashing waves, and a storm. The song peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Country Hot 100. On April 7th, 2009, Broken Bow Records released Aldean's 3rd studio album, Wide Open. After an album that didn't release any number 1 singles, Wide Open would triumph by releasing not 1, not 2, but 3 number 1 singles. The album's lead single was She's Country, whose lyrics were written by Danny Myrick and Bridget Tatum. This moderate, up-tempo song is about a variety of girls from places all across rural America and how the narrator finds these country girls attractive. She's Country reached number 1 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified triple platinum by the RIAA. The next single released off of Wide Open was Big Green Tractor. In September 2009, Big Green Tractor became Aldean's 3rd number 1 single, and the song was eventually certified triple platinum by the RIAA, just like its preceding single. The title refers to what the narrator of the lyrics wants to take his lover for a ride on. Just after Big Green Tractor hit number 1, Wide Open's 3rd single, The Truth, was released. The Truth is a breakup song in which the male asks the female not to tell anyone the truth, which is revealed at the end of the song to be that the male still loves the female. The song reached number 1 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. The fourth and final single off of Wide Open, Crazy Town, saw the return of Aldean songwriters Brett Jones and Rodney Clawson. Although Crazy Town didn't quite make it to number 1, it still made history as Aldean's 10th consecutive top 20 single. Crazy Town peaked at number 2, right behind Miranda Lambert's The House That Built Me. Aldean named his 4th studio album My Kinda Party because he thought it represented what his fans had come to expect from him and his music at that point. The album was released on November 2nd, 2010 by Broken Bow Records. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 albums chart, which was as high as it would ever get, and was certified quadruple platinum by the RIAA. The album's lead single was its title track, which was written and originally meant to be recorded by country singer Brantley Gilbert. My Kinda Party is the epitome of the bro country formula, with a guy on a tailgate after a long work week hitting on a girl who walks by, asking if he can take her home after the tailgate party. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Country Hot 100. Aldean's next single, Don't You Wanna Stay, was sung as a duet alongside Kelly Clarkson. Before Don't You Wanna Stay was officially released as a single, it was sung by Aldean and Clarkson at the 44th Annual CMA Awards. This classic power ballad reached number 1 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. In April 2011, the third single off of My Kinda Party, entitled Dirt Road Anthem, was released. Brantley Gilbert also helped out with this country rap song. Dirt Road Anthem was nominated for Best Country Solo Performance for the 54th Annual Grammy Awards. To date, Dirt Road Anthem is the best-selling song in digital history by a male country artist in the United States, having made over 4 million sales. In this song, the narrator, quite likely Aldean himself, reflects on his life and upbringing in the rural South. The fourth single released from My Kinda Party was Tattoos on This Town. The lyrics use permanent tattoos as a metaphor for the effects growing up in the town he did have had on the narrator's worldview and how he lives his life. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. The fifth and final single released off of My Kinda Party was Flyover States. The lyrics are about a pair of men flying from New York to LA who speak negatively of the states they see beneath them from their plane, bemoaning that they are in the middle of nowhere. The narrator explains that these men only feel the way they do because they've never been to these quote-unquote flyover states and have never met the people who reside there. Flyover States was Aldean's 7th number 1 single, and the song was certified platinum by the RIAA. Aldean's 5th studio album, Night Train, was released in October 2012 and was his first album to debut at number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart. Night Train's lead single was entitled Take a Little Ride. In this song, a man is just getting off work and attempting to pick up a woman in his Chevy truck. Little fun fact, 8 days after the single's release, a minor change to the lyrics was made in wake of an endorsement deal Aldean had made with Coors Beer. Take a Little Ride reached number 1 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. The second single released off of Night Train was The Only Way I Know. In recording this song, Aldean recruited the voices of fellow country artists Luke Bryan and Eric Church. The song is about being raised to work hard for a living, as all of the men who sang on this song were. Aldean sings the choruses of The Only Way I Know and chants the first verse, while Bryan chants the second verse and Church the bridge. The Only Way I Know peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. Night Train's third single was entitled 1994, which was written by Thomas Rhett, Luke Laird, and Barry Dean. The song was written as a tribute to country singer Joe Diffie, making many references to his songs in the lyrics. When Diffie heard the song, he praised Aldean for both the lyrics and music style of 1994. The single peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified gold by the RIAA. Night Train's fourth single was its title track. The song is about a couple waiting for a train to pass by at a train station while they try to find the perfect spot for romance in the meantime. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. The fifth and final single released off of Night Train was When She Says Baby. Another fact worth sharing, Jason Aldean was actually performing When She Says Baby at a country music festival in Las Vegas, Nevada on October 1st, 2017, when the shooting carried out by 64-year-old Stephen Paddock began. Anyways, When She Says Baby peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Country Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. In 2014, Aldean continued to release music in his signature style of country rock with his 6th studio album, Old Boots, New Dirt. But to hear about Aldean's music and career from that point forward, you're going to have to watch part 2 of this artist analysis. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that you know when it's coming. And see more of my social media work on TikTok at Laura_Youngblood_Tick_Talk and on Instagram at Youngblood_on_Insta. See you next time to pick up where I left off.